Wait for people to start. Wait for the theme to start up. Just gotta make sure. So my hand here. Just try to get where my pads are no longer covered by the camera. That's all. All right. Whew. Get it all set up. Hey everyone, welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2 speedrunning. We just keep going, trying to get all this stuff set up. If it gets all pretty good, we just go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. So, I was trying to set up the theme so that people could see the keyboard, so you could see all the different buttons I press and how it's interacting. I know someone asked for that, but apparently the theme that I use, you like save a style and you save a definition, and you use those two to like get the keyboard working. And when I did that, it saved I apparently saved the wrong theme. I have no idea what I did wrong, but basically I have to go through that again because basically it didn't keep what I saved. So it would either show you the entire keyboard, which I press a very, I just have this little corner of the hand screen where I press buttons. So I could either show you that, or I could just wait till I get it all proper and get a small little keyboard in the bottom right corner down there. Oh well. Oh well. Still a little sick, but definitely doing a lot better. There's like a tickle in my throat, but it's not like I'm not hacking up anymore, so that's something. That's good. Hopefully we're fully healthy by Saturday. That'd be nice to get a good weekend on me. Alright. No one in chat right now. That's okay. That's okay. Oop. Oop. Went a little too low. Nope, that's just a treasure chest. So we're going down. And we already found the bottom. Ooh. Knew that wasn't going to end well. Just threw the fireball between instead of on. Alright, well, we're using a lot of mana, but that's what mana is used for, to get rid of bad situations. This has been a very, one path route, but very not straightforward despite that. Quite an interesting route. Yeah, this map generation is something. Alright, well, the path's split here, I think. This is the path down. Alright. Doesn't split just yet. Thank you, meat. I appreciate it. Keep me safe. And we're back to one route again. All these split offs, and we're back to one route again. I can't believe we did that without taking any damage. I mean, I can. It's just I feel like I did really good. Quick head up. Gotta remember you get knocked back like that when you hit it. Alright. Well, we found this heirloom. It's not like it was going to be... It's not like we were going to get here sooner, given the theme. Kind of weird that I don't think we found Book or Lamech yet, so definitely some work I still need to do. Come on. I like adding that dash. There we go. Probably could have done that slightly better, but oh well. That room's been tough for me recently. Having it figured out in some way is a good thing. Alright. Keep it moving. Keep it calm. Keep it going. Here we go. Alright. Whew. There we are. Awesome. We're still a little minus on time, but we'll be fine. The early game is not where I have to worry about minus on time. It's still being minus on the late game that I have issues with. Alright. Alright, so we found this area. I feel like there's some routes that I never took that were actually split paths. Well, surprised he wasn't dead after 2 hits. Had very little health, but wasn't dead. Oof. Alright, so this path keeps going right, so let's take it. Nope. Yeah, so there's a path below us that I never took. Huh. But yeah, this very much leveraging all the space available, just like circling in on itself. This routing has been really weird. Alright. So we have to kill Lamech. We then have to go find the book before we head to Axis Mundi. Or, yeah. We might not be heading to Axis Mundi. We might use the Stygian Study, but at the very least, we have to find book before we... so, basically, here's the theme. Whenever I go to Stygian Study, I want to make sure I know where the Echo Kick heirloom is, so that I can go back there to heal when I need the healing. So... So even when I'm going to the Stygian Study, I still want to find the entrance to Axis Mundi. Alright. It's okay. Ooh! Misread his attack, but figured out at the last moment. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. No damage. Hello, Sweet Cute. How's it going, man? Glad to see you here. Ooh. Alright. My day's been doing pretty well myself. How about yours? Mine, yeah. I'm still a little sick, but it's definitely been getting better. So that's awesome. Tough day at work, man. Sorry to hear that. Whew. Yeah. Anything specific happened that like made it extra frustrating, or is it just work? Huh. Oof. Deep breaths. Let's try to find book. Found book. Awesome. Let's try to find... Well, I mean, there wasn't really much other places for it to be. Oof. Alright. I work in the warehouse, and today we got 48 refrigerators. The big ones. Double doors and with an ice machine, etc. So, each one is about 110 kilograms, or... was it 232 pounds? Something like that? Yeah. Alright. Think I can slide through. Oh, dead end. Glad I saw that at least. Alright, let's try this way. We'll grab a Trovo Scissors. Why not? How to unload them manually with hands at 7 in the morning. Oh, God. Yeah. Just... you were done with your day by 7 in the morning. Ugh. The day wasn't over. Alright, found Murmur. That's good. Alright, keeps going. Hammers are always the scariest. And then we just throw 3 of them at me like that. But yeah. Hammers are the scariest enemy because they deal so much damage. They cover such a wide area. So... Gauntheads is still up. Okay. So in case you could... With the Void Ball, it seems like you can dash through those even if you don't have Dash Heirloom. Or the Void Dash Heirloom. Some weird glitch like that. But makes it definitely easier on my side. Didn't kick early enough. Well, we found them, but we're damaged. So now we go here to grab the Echo Kick. And then when we're done, then when we grab Echo Kick, we then come back and face Gone Heads with 222 health, which should be just enough to survive 2 hits unless they have... Apparently their threshold could go as high as 120 damage per attack. It's as low as like 100, but apparently it's as high as 120. Usually goes around 105, so that one time I got 120 really scared me. Alright, so when I pick up this heirloom, I will be coming back to read your comments, because again, there's only so much space, so I made sure that the later comments were the ones I couldn't read. I'll switch that over so I can read the newer comments in just a bit. Alright. For now, I unfortunately cannot read what you're saying, Suiku. But once I'm done here, I will. Oof. There we are. Alright, so then we just have this. In case you're wondering, that room, they're not going to have an axe enemy, they're going to have a wisp. So that room is actually going to be... My optimizations for that are not going to work by the next patch. Alright. Oh wait, no, I have to wait for the actual arrow, because if I switch out here, it's going to pause the game. Alright, here's when I do it. And yes, we're going to miss the split slightly. That's okay. Move that up. Move that down. Alright, now I can read your comments. Oh, I missed that split. Like I said I would. Alright. Let's go face him. Alright. How to unload... Let's see. So usually the driver gets paid to unload their own trucks. We just check if it's correct. I occasionally help if it's too heavy to lift for one person. And... But there are 3 companies that we ourselves had to unload. Okay. He obviously has a lot more to say in precise this, but right now we're focusing on not dying. That's our precision. Okay, well at least I didn't take the damage. This is not the place to be. Oop. Gotta be careful. Alright, took no damage. That's the important part. Awesome! Looks like we're being Gone Heads with health to spare. It's gonna be awesome. That means we could actually go over to do Axis Mundi without having to reset or anything, because we already have full health. There we go. Alright, so there are 3 companies that we ourselves have to unload because their drivers don't get paid. All 3 of those companies delivered a truck today. Wait, all 3? Oh god. As far... It seems you're doing exceptionally well today. That is correct. Today I'm doing pretty darn nice. Now, that being said, the map wasn't super friendly. So, unfriendly map, but doing very nice with my maneuvering through the said map. So, things are going well. Things are going well. Ooh. It's only 25 damage each, but that's still damage. Ah. Oh my gosh, they deal 84 per hit. So I mistime it, and I get punished heavily. Which, I mean, fair enough, I get punished, but just didn't expect I'd get that punished. Thought they were still around 50 or 60 in damage output. At least the hammers here are going out of my way. So that's good. And we already have enough to buy Architect, so at least we have that. But that does mean we want to find, we want to get to the boss at the very least. Alright. Oh, well, I accidentally detoured here, so let's just grab it real fast and see if there's anything good. Nope, wasted my time here. At least I shielded. But yeah, blobfish deal, I think, the highest amount of damage. They do sometimes jump to their death, and that's what people laugh about, but when they're not jumping to their death, they're jumping on your head and slaughtering you. So friendly as a joke, but in reality, one of the most threatening to me. Alright, took more damage. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to heal up before we face the Void Beasts. And so the way we're going to actually heal up, I know this sounds kind of absurd, but what we're going to do is after we get to the end of this, so we can actually... I'll explain it then, but we're going to do something that looks scary once we're done here. Alright, so we need a healing before we can face Void Beast Bareth. The way we're going to get that, we are going back in here, and we're going to go find the Void Dash Heirloom. That's how we're going to do it. And if we die along the way, okay, then we have more of this area explored. And we have already the area where we find Void Beast Bareth found, so I don't have to worry about that. So, actually fine. Meat appreciated. Though 9 of health, especially after I take the damage. So, the meat kept me alive. The meat kept me alive. I appreciate you, meat. But alive is not thriving. Do that to reset. Found Enoch. That's surprising. Any hit kills me from, like, any source. Alright. Looks like we warp back to Goneheads or Enoch? Yeah, we warp back to Enoch. And while that... we actually probably lost time for that, but... whew. Oh well. Good part of my day, we only had 6 trucks total today. After finishing those, we just went home. You only work for 5 hours. Meat keeps you alive as well. Awesome. Especially fish meats. Fish is great. Seafood's great. Oop, oop. Alright. Well, on the bright side, there's only so many areas left that the heirloom can be. On the downside, those areas are not the very next room. Alright. The attack dealt exactly 75 damage, which is precisely how much health I have. That's actually hilarious. Alright, well, let's go to the heirloom. And we have all this area explored. That's awesome. So we could grab Murmur. Then we can go face Void Beast Bareth. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do first. I think I want to do Void Beast Bareth first, actually. Because I can do Murmur with damage on me. And if I take damage, it's not going to lose me as much time as if I take damage on Void Beast Bareth. So yeah, I'm going to do Bareth next. And then we're going to go face Murmur. Then I guess we go to Far Shores. Or we go for Far Shores. Yeah. Bit of a weird route today, but it's a route. It's a route. It's a route that's succeeding. That's the important part. Because yesterday, none of our routes really succeeded, so to say. so to speak. Alright. Hate when that guy ends up flying straight into me, because I have like a certain route I do for how to face this enemy, and sometimes those spike balls sometimes randomly end up going in my route, which causes issues, as you saw. But yeah, managed to pull out. By the way, today I probably bought the most expensive hoodie I've ever purchased. Is it like a... What makes the hoodie so, like, valuable? Is it just, like, the logo or brand is just super popular? Or is there, like, some high quality to it? Because I know there's this one place where I bought a hoodie, where I bought, like, a sweatshirt that was really... Like, it was designed to basically be very thin, and yet protect you from sheer colds of, like, because the area where I bought it is always super snowy, so... They have to have very good... actually keeping you comfy, but also in places where it's not snowy. I could just wear it around the house, and it was still comfy. And it was just like this amazing sweater, and that was the most expensive one I ever built. And I accidentally went to Murmur, so I guess we're doing Murmur. That was my mistake. Alright, bright flashing warning. When we get to the red orbs, we're going to be busting them open and getting some bright flashes in our faces. Alright. Well, that comes over here. Sorry, there's just like something bothering my nose right there. Alright, so here comes the bright flashes. Right around here. Alright, we got lucky so far. Oh my gosh. There it is. But yeah, we got really lucky on the organizing. As long as I don't do anything stupid, we have this boss without taking damage, which means taking it first is not an issue. It's actually speed up. Yeah, if we managed to do this without taking any damage, this was actually optimal. There we go. Whew. And we already have 4,300 gold, which is awesome. Alright. Now we beat Void Beast Bareth. And we have Enoch unlocked. I just want to be clear. We already have Enoch unlocked. Popped open. Dude, don't worry about being spammy. I had to reset my stuff so I could read all your comments, but now I can do that. So you don't worry about that. You just say what you gotta say, man. I'm glad to talk. But yeah, we already have Enoch unlocked. That feels good. Alright. Awesome. Do we take the dangerous approach? Yes. And it already paid off. We keep them together. Alright, we're just switching sides to make it a little safer on my side. Cool. Alright. We gotta get through. Alright, if he... Yeah, I was gonna say if he does something like jumping, I need to be prepared to escape. Ah, threw it the wrong direction. Oh well. Alright, he's jumping, so... Just as long as they kept moving in sync, I was safe. The moment they changed directions, I had to shield bash through. And I actually was not ready for that, but it's okay, because we managed. Despite everything, we managed. Alright. Not optimal, obviously. The two didn't stick together long enough for a fireball to hit more than once, but We did it, and we only took 1 hit, so... proper still. I love you, are you one of those gamers that tilt their head with their character's movement? Yeah. I have to keep an eye on it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, of course I'm going to move around with my character. I guess that doesn't make... I guess you're right. That doesn't make sense why I would move around. It's just something I do personally, I guess. Yeah, glad that you enjoy it. Alright. But yeah, it's just natural for me. Alright. Only path up. So if we could find far shores without dying, that'd be... appreciated. There is a path to the right there, but we're going to head up real fast. Alright. Alright, well, at least we made it through. Whether or not that was optimal. At least it's done. Okay. Faster to actually return to main menu. Alright, so we have the book heirloom and we have double jump heirloom as our last 2 heals. And then we just have Nama and opening her door as the final task. And then we just have boss rush and book. Alright. Feeling good. Despite the 66 health. Despite the means of the 66 health being pretty piss poor. Yep, you just go on first. We'll give you priority. I'm saving that for the next character because I'm not sure I can maintain this character anyways. And that means I have a serrated handles bargain for my character that does the boss fights. Not sure if I can actually optimally go back for it, but we're gonna try it because if I can optimally go back for that serrated handles bargain with my next life, like, just guys, it's serrated handles bargain with the boss fighter. Is Twitch acting up? Is that the issue? I mean, I do definitely tilt my head a lot, so... Oh, your internet's kind of causing you to not see things properly. Oof. Alright, found a maw. Wargs, I don't appreciate you. I'm gonna grab this money because if I don't grab it now, you wargs might prevent me from grabbing it ever. Alright. Ah! Wargs, man. Wargs. Eh. Okay, we keep going. Yeah, we just keep going. We take this route. Almost charged into that fireball. Okay, we got far shores. Because we have Nama's room open, we actually have a route there. Oh, that was... I recovered that. I'm proud of myself. That's not the damage I want to take. Oh well. Meat lantern here. Yeah, this character is just exploratory at this point. No more boss fights until the finale character, so... If this character ends up taking too much damage, that's okay. Block the meat from me getting it. That's okay. We have this meat. And then we have this little shortcut right here. Alright. Well, we have jump. So, all that's left is open Nama's doors and then retire the hero. Ooh. Managed. Managed. We just need to find lilies. That's it. Oof. Found it. Alright. So we just exit out. We go to Nama's room. We open Nama's door. And then we just retire the hero. Grab a new one that's better for boss fighting. Give them the serrated handles bargain. And go slaughter Nama. Alright. Ooh. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna freaking try it. We have the one life. We have serrated handles bargain. And we have a Tropo scissors. And we're coming back here so we can pick up the memory. No, we can't pick up the memory. We don't have book. The turmoils of saving book till the end. Alright. Serrated handles bargain. And then we just return to main menu. And let's just kill them all, and let's try to do this one life. Let's just try to do this one life. Why not? This isn't world record simply because we had a bad map generation, but... Or, more accurately, world record had an amazing map generation. That's okay. We could get PB still. I think we could still get PB. Three, two, one. There it goes. No! Okay. The freezes, man. If anything ever wrecks me in these fights, it's always the freeze causing me to not be on cue and taking damage I'm not ready to take. Ooh. I damage boosted. That was an actual damage boost. The 44 from that fireball is better than the 143 from Nama. Because how damage works on this fight. Making stupid mistakes, but it's okay because we have serrated handles bargain. These stupid mistakes aren't getting us injured. Alright, now they are. Just gonna shield bash in and finish it off because there's just so little health. Alright. Nama's dead. Let's take care of that. We pop this open. Alright, we grab the book. So now we just grab the book, we kill, and we go for Enoch. Alright, let's see if the serrated handle bargain is more than we bargained for, I guess. That'd be the phrasing. Alright. Man. If the map was better generated, this has everything for world record. Man, you have freaking beautiful hair. Glad to hear it, Gratacino. Dude, thank you. Gotta just, like, blow in the wind. It does get in my face sometimes, and I actually do prefer it to be, like, shaved pretty thin. But, can't deny that the fact that my hair is beautiful, what it grows long, is appreciated. What was it? I remember my sister freaking out when we were kids, because, like, your hair has natural highlights? Jerk! Yeah, no, I've heard some good things about my hair. I think one of my best friends also had a good head of hair, and I remember he would donate it to like charity, sort of like they would make wigs for people without hair. And the problem is you have to get that hair super long for that, like super long. Mine is still has ways to go before I could do that. A crit actually caused that to finish off instantly. No damage. No damage. Oh, thought I hit the ground. Okay. Good book. Now we just have Enoch and we're done. Alright, just don't mess it up on Enoch. There we go. Whew. One life. I mean, this might be one of the fastest one life runs, at the very least. No, I think, yeah. I think Mindful Line also had an insane one life run himself, so. Probably not the fastest one life either, but. Yeah, my doubts and questioning is actually what caused me a lot of this time loss. And of course, the routing was not the best. Or the map, I guess. Awesome. Yeah, it turns out your base attack dealing double damage is pretty significant on bosses like these. Didn't know if that was high enough, so I just didn't take a chance. So it seems like Serrated Handle's Bargain doubles the initial impact damage of fireballs, but not the burn of fireballs, which is kind of interesting. There we go. And you can't have used any chemistry on your hair. Yeah, no. There was actually... Nope, definitely haven't. Just shampoo. And conditioner. It's like the 3-in-1, whatever it's called. Alright. Whew. Oh, threw it the wrong way. Oof. Oh, he already turned around. He's almost dead. Come on. There you go. Whew. Yeah, there's gonna be a new update soon, definitely. Alright, well, let's see how this run went. It was a one life run that had Serrated Handle's Bargain. So if it wasn't for map generation and my doubts of holding back on Serrated Handle's Bargain, this has all the potential to be like world record style stuff. But it says a 34-33, which, by all means, Sir Judson, that was an amazing run. 34-33 is, I think, my fastest one life run, and it's a really good run. Let's just put it that way. This is a really good run, but it's not world record. It is PB for one life, but it's not PB for two life. It's just like that first original map really was not good for me. Oh well, sometimes the map does that to you. Sometimes the map does that to you. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, we kind of have two different categories that we kind of pay attention to. There's all bosses heirlooms, and one life all bosses heirlooms. So that would be my fastest one life all bosses heirlooms. So the reason we make that distinction is because we know at least one runner only cares about the one life runs, and we don't want him to just like always be third place because he's unoptimizing himself. But still, good stuff. By the way, Chris, you know, I haven't asked how your day's been going, and Vibes, now that you're here, how's your day going as well, man? Glad to see you guys here. Glad to see you guys here. Go drink some water while you guys... Alright. Whew. And we're getting the average back down. That's good. That's good. 3, 2... Oh, hold up. Good. And mine's going good. My throat's been feeling better. I should be healthy. If not by next... I'll be healthy by Saturday. That's the general goal. I should be healthy by Saturday, given how my throat's been feeling. I'm definitely feeling a lot better compared to yesterday, so... That's something. Yep. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Why does my nose have to be so itchy? I just read my 100th sentence of Japanese. Good job, Suiku. Good job. Always getting those milestones in, man. Good man. Good job. Oof. Alright. Glad to see you improving, man. Glad to hear you improving, getting those milestones, getting the job done. All that. All that. Whew. Alright. Oof. Deep breaths. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep it good. Alright. Good intro. Good intro this time. Let's see if the castle is friendly to me this time. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Oh yeah, so they have revealed some new things about the next update. It's just... they haven't so, we can talk about that. Oh, still on cooldown. I still believe. I still believe. But yeah, I need to focus on the run. But they have revealed the next update will be mid-May, is when they're going to release it. And they are going to start revealing some of the New Game Plus sort of elements. And I know that they compare the New Game Plus elements that they're adding to the... how would I compare it? If you've played Hades, it's a lot of people have been comparing it to the heat system, except they call it burdens. I'm certain that the developers can make it distinct in their own way, but a lot of people have been saying like it's a lot like it sounds a lot like the heat system of you choose your burdens that you face in your next time around. Which, I mean, by all means. Heat was chosen because it's a good system. Alright. 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 Let's see, what else? They said that the drift house is something that they've been working on and saying they're gonna release like several patches ago. And this patch, they're saying that they're releasing half of the drift house. We still don't really know what the drift house is. Our understanding is it's what we spend those pearls on that you get whenever you beat a boss, but that's all we know. Oof. But yeah. Suiku, you have to order a new writing pad soon. I'm assuming you're breaking it. Oof. Gotta focus on the run right now. Ooh. Okay. Didn't fall to my demise. That's the important part. Vibes is saying he's thinking about learning a new language, but I need to improve my English first. Hey man, like, I will say from writing at least, you're completely understandable and understood in English. So that's good at the very least. That as a person who's born and raised in America, so speak fluent English heavily, and only English, I'm able to read all your sentences every time you post in my chat, so you have that for yourself going, Vibes. Alright, but I'm certain there's always more to improve, because, I mean, there's English classes in our school that there's still a lot of improvement to be done where we are, so certain there's always more. This is a long one. Alright. Well, I took some damage. Unfortunate. But at least we're out. And Lamech's here. Awesome. Oof. Get a blueprint. Leather weapon, that's the blueprint you want. I mean, you want warden weapon 100%, but you cannot, I do not think you can get warden weapon in the first area. So, yeah. Ooh. Just myself set up. We're just facing Lamech. Got focus, but don't have to worry about anything. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Well, I guess we're going through Stiggy and Study. We're going through Axis Mundi without touching Stiggy and Study this time. Can't believe I threw that fireball into a wall. Oh well. Get me out. And fall. There we are. I still have problems with things like on, in, at, with verbs and like a few of the specific, yeah, that stuff. To be fair, a lot of English-speaking people also have issues with that. Was it the 3 different types of theirs? A lot of native English speakers still can't get the 3 down pat. Or at the very least in America, we can't. So yeah, we're just going to get Echo Kick. We're going to leave the Stiggy and Study for later this time. This time. Ooh. Gotta make sure I have my hand there when I need it, because I'm not pressing buttons. Alright. Whew. Get through. But yeah, I will say this. One of the most important things about a new language, or about... with the English language, probably the most important thing is that you're understood, over that you can, like, do all the proper verbs and all that stuff. So, I will say this, Vibes, you're already thoroughly understood. So that's a good thing. I had no idea you were of another... like, here's the thing. For a lot of you guys, I'd be thoroughly convinced if you told me you were in America, if it wasn't for the fact that you already told me you're not in America. So, a lot of you guys have been doing really well in your English. I'll say that much. Alright. You have the kick. Looks like, unfortunately, we're not going for Gone Heads, because we already have our health refueled, and we never touched the Stiggy and Study, which means we don't touch the Stiggy and Study. I was hoping... so, I think if I could get those more free treasure chests, because that gives me the opportunity at the Warden Weapon, I think they're worth it. Alright. Go. Why did he not get knocked back? I hate how sometimes the enemy doesn't get knocked back. It really messes with my preparation. And we're gonna have a bad run because of it. Because I've taken too much damage. I have to get book like once I get to the boss. And that's assuming I make it. And then if I don't make it, then we have no architect. We don't have the money for an architect. Unless I get it. Actually, that might be a good backup. We're at 1830. 1840 is the absolute minimum. Give me a few gold pieces. 1 gold piece. Alright, even if we die, we can buy the architect. Though that doesn't mean I'd like to die, sir. If you could stop. Alright, hey, open the door. Ah. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Keep going. Ah. Alright, well, we're making it through. I think the water kills me at this point, so I gotta be... Water doesn't kill me. Alright, we're gonna make it. Say it now, we're gonna make it. There we are. Awesome. And since... So, while we can only take 1 hit, we have the money for the architect. So I'm okay, I'm okay dying here. We're gonna assume we live through this, but... If we die here, we still have the run. The run's still alive. Which is... something I usually can't say. And that's why it's valuable to get chests just randomly when you can. Unfortunately, we will not be able to pick up the sword. We're gonna have to do it for the minimum route. Just for security, we will go the minimum route. Yeah, we're just gonna use that now. There we go. And look at this. We are taking the boss out without taking damage. So, we can actually maintain the book. Awesome. Alright. I think it could only improve my English if I went to America or the UK and actually lived there for like 6 months. My passive vocabulary is insanely good, but my active, not so. Yep. The US, yeah. I will say it's great. It's pretty great in the US. Yeah. Though you gotta know where you want to go. I'm trying to think where I would suggest going, because definitely California is pretty... I mean, with COVID, if you're doing it before, like... I'd say don't do it pre-COVID, like until all these vaccines get out and stuff, because like so much stuff is like held off and kind of locked down. I feel you wouldn't get the proper experience, you know? So wait until this COVID stuff dies off. And then, or at the very least, if you do it pre-COVID, you're gonna have to do someplace like Texas that doesn't really... That, you know, the more locked down, the bigger the city, and therefore the more they locked down in response, the less there would be. I want to go to Arizona? Yeah, that would probably be a place that's okay right now. That's my guess. At least my guess. Is there anything specific in Arizona that excites you about that place? I'm just curious. There's a few states that are we call them flyover states because it's just like, ooh. I can't believe I actually was able to time that shield bash despite that mistake. Ooh. Big fan of the Phoenix Suns. Alright. Oof. Ooh, got one of the lilies that's actually acquirable, so that's good. Alright. Woof. Far Shores. Hey! Guys. We're sticking to the route without the book. Despite where that was going. Despite it looking like that was a dead run. We are suddenly, with some backups, with some treasure collection, we are back on route. That's really nice. That feels really nice. Hmm. Go. Ah, didn't pick up the meat. Oh well. Okay, meat here. We're gonna be at okay health. We're gonna be at okay health. There we are. Oh, because gone heads. I was like, why am I only at bone please right now? Because I never got gone heads. That's why. But you don't mind visiting other states? You know a little about Indiana too? Yeah. I know one time we did like a big round trip around all the states, but I didn't get to see too much of most of them because we just had to kind of ride past them as we were doing the thing we were doing. It happens. But oof. Right, so the other lily is just all the way to the right with no detours. So that's good. That's easy. Oof. There we are. Second lily. Massachusetts? Another interesting place. Unfortunately, I cannot speak too much about these because those were definitely states where we just kind of ran through as we were going on our trip. Where were we going? I think it was Chicago? But I know we did like a trip around most of the country. We didn't go all the way to the East Coast or anything like that. But yeah. And I know like our run through Texas was like super quick. We didn't stay long at all. Thanks, Wargs, for reminding me just how fragile life really is. And thank you, Apple, for making sure I never die. I'm immortal. Alright. Just so someone could explain to me how to pronounce Massachusetts. Mass, A, Chew, and then the last thing is, I'm not sure. I think it's sets. So it's Massachusetts. So Massachusetts. I might be pronouncing it wrong myself, honestly. Oof. I made a stupid mistake, don't want to make a second. Thanks, Doomvis. Making sure I can't get through without touching you. Alright, Enoch. Sure. Glad you made this worthwhile. Not who I expected to find there, but glad I found you. Masaku tits. Perfect. Thank goodness for a double jump. Alright, so the path to the right is basically all I've got right now. Thank you, Murmur. Give us another routing error. We're heading to the right because we need to find the heirloom now. We need survivability. We're scared of finding this room right there, but that's the only fear. Ah, that's much further than I thought it was. Alright, we're going to let those go. Thank you. Here is some health. Don't die. Yes, sir. Alright. Neither really useful for this character. And we also don't know where Gone Heads are. So we have Enoch, we have Murmur. We still need to find the heirloom. We still need to find Gone Heads. Alright. We checked all the paths to the left, or to the right. So now we go to the path to the left. And we're going up to the left because up also allows us to find the heirloom. But it seems like that's a dead end. So don't bother with that guy. Gone Heads, great. Unfortunately, we still need to find... Alright. Here's the plan. We go to Murmur. There are 2 rooms to the right. That looks like perfectly sized rooms for us to run into the heirloom that I'm looking for. Alright, not that one. But we go right, and now we find it. There we are. Whew. No, but for real, I'd probably go to South Carolina or Charleston. Or Utah and Salt Lake City. I've been to Salt Lake City, Utah. Nice little place. Nice little place. And you know someone from the other area. Alright. Whew. Yeah, I'm not... So here's the thing. I'm not really a geographic person. I'm, as you can guess, shut in, do a lot of stuff in my room. So I don't really know... I can't really think of sort of tourist locations I would suggest other than California, because I live in California with the Golden Gates and all the other things that we have to offer. Don't go to LA. Don't go to LA. Awesome. Didn't have the bad bounces. Ooh. Alright. Definitely having this one better than last time. Awesome. Whew. Keep it going. Keep it good. There we are. Done. So now we have Murmur, eat Gone Heads, and then we retire. Yep. We good. Let's grab Gone Heads first, because I have the health for it. Alright. Whew. Alright. Both have significantly equivalent damage. Whew. Kind of concerning that those two are still alive, but yeah, they disappear eventually, so at least I have that. Oh, I could stop their charge entirely? I had no idea. Well-placed knockback can stop their charge entirely. Let the fire kill that one. As it does. There we go. Whew. Keep it going. Keep it good. Get my average back down. Back down after it went so high. Alright. My brother did a trip from east to west for his honeymoon. Don't know the details of what route they started, but they started in Florida and went to San Francisco. Nice. Nice. I only know of Miami to the Grand Canyon, Las Vegas, and then San Francisco. Oh yeah, Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what happened there because it all stays there. That is actually, it turns out it's a rule. It's not even, we're not allowed to bring it out ever. If I'm not in Vegas, I'm not allowed to tell you anything. Anyways, bright flashing warning. We're about to face some red orbs, and the red orbs boom and bust, and confetti blindness. Like so. Gosh, it feels so tough knowing that the optimal route is to then kill my character, because this character did so much good. This character did so much good. You know what? Forget it. We're doing another one life run. This character has done so much good. It's at full health, finishing up its task. We're doing another one life run because I want to see this character get the life it deserves. Give the life it deserves. Alright. Oh, use a VPN to go to Las Vegas so you can tell the story? That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm just... So, to be honest, I'm not the one who spent the time at Vegas. Like... I'm trying to think. Yeah. I didn't really do anything the one time I was at... Was I ever at Vegas? I think I was once, but, like, not in, like, the casino or any of those areas that you would expect. But... I've always heard of the stories of, like, my friends and, like, their times going through Vegas. And generally, what I hear is that the Blue Man Group is not for them. Like, it's usually the only thing playing, and then it's, like, super expensive. And just, if you don't know what you're getting into, it's just, it's not a thing that normal people do. You know, it's not just like, it's not a show, it's the Blue Man Group. And if you're just, like, trying to go looking for a show, sometimes there's just not shows. So, I guess maybe if you're going there with like a specific show in mind could definitely work out, but yeah. From my understanding, don't go to Vegas just because it's Vegas. Actually have some sort of plan. Have I ever left the U.S.? For 1 day. We had a trip. I had a trip that took me over to Mexico. So we spent 1 day in Mexico, but just 1 day. So not long at all. Enough to see the differences in the culture, but not enough to like really appreciate the country or anything like that to any like heavy degree. You know? Okay, so I do have my shield back. That's good. Ah. And I just used my shield in time for me to need it again. Alright, damage boost. There we go. That was a proper damage boost. Woo, kept myself alive. But we're having other issues. This fight definitely is going a bit south. Can't deny that. Alright, we have our shield back. Thank goodness. Invincibility frames. I thought I was out of the space, but I wasn't. Mexican food, though, and you have, like, a awesome face. But the thing is, you can get a lot of good Mexican food over in America, so... Love watching food tubers. I just realized I chose this because he had Magma Mask compared to the other spells. One of them had the combative trait. I actually picked the wrong character. And messing up at Nama obviously cost me a lot of time, but it's okay. It's okay. Should I have actually taken Barbarian? Probably a worthy decision point there. We're gonna check this out real fast. Good Mexican food is few and far in between in Germany. So I will say in California, maybe it's just because it's California and so close to Mexico, but I swear, like, you only have to go downtown for you to find the proper Mexican restaurants run by actual people who lived in Mexico and know how to make the food proper. Because we definitely have an amazing burrito place, no more than 10 minutes away. So, yeah. Mexican food is great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I make pretty awesome burritos. They're some of my favorite foods, definitely. But yeah, over here in California, there's definitely there's too much Mexican food. Then again, how much is too much? Well, when you're eating it for every meal of the day, then it starts becoming kind of a little much. Yeah, neighbors Mexico, exactly. That's why we have all the good Mexican food. Because basically, you could find a restaurant made by people that lived in Mexico and wanted to open a restaurant, and then couldn't because whatever reasons going on in Mexico. I legitimately do not know enough about that to talk about it, and I feel like I'm only gonna get myself or someone else hurt by trying to. So... But yeah, whatever's going on in Mexico, they come here, and they open great restaurants. Like, there's honestly an issue that there are some places that I'll wander into, or like just like over here where I live, and everyone there only speaks Spanish, not English, so like I can't communicate. Like that has legitimately occurred, despite not being in Mexico, because yeah, but yeah, we neighbor it, so we get a lot of people that are from Mexico, and I mean, that really tells you everything. I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing 13 different times. Already said. Already said. Ooh. There we go. So the Mexicans in California are like the Turkish people in Germany. I'm sure, yes. I really don't know about the Turkish people in Germany, but I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so. Turkish kebab dominates the street food in Germany. Oof. I hope you like Turkish street kebab. Cause yeah, that's a fair estimation. That's a fair estimation. Maybe okay. Maybe not as severe. Maybe not that severe, but definitely they're a majority. They're decent sized group. I will say that much. And because of that, the good food that comes with them came with them. There we go. Alright. Gotta make sure all these break, because sometimes they don't, and that just costs us a ton of time. Alright, 52 damage. I didn't even realize I'm doing that much. Ah. But the Germanized kebab uses chicken meat instead of lamb, because Germans like their chicken. Good man. Sounds about right. Like, we always taking a meal that is from a different area and, like, converting it to fit into your area. It's like an amazing thing. That's how you get some of the best foods. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but if you ever go to a sit-down restaurant, the most popular food in America, by far, is the hamburger. And I happen to know that the hamburger was made by a German person. I know there is, like, some... Like, hamburgers are a bit different where you guys are, but the hamburger is not... You know, it was initially... It's German in name. It's... Yeah. So... And the hamburgers are amazing, so... But yeah, it's because we got it from Germany, and then we used, like, a bunch of... I know there's, like, a thing that we use different spices from, like, other countries and stuff like that. Well, we have a city called Hamburg. Yeah, I know for a fact the hamburger came from a German person, whether or not it's a common German meal. So... Yeah. I think there's a theme that's like, apparently, at the very least, we eat them different. Apparently, a lot of you guys eat it with a fork, like casuals, while we actually use our hands like you're supposed to. It's not named after the burger. No. Okay, so, you never heard of people eating it with a fork? Or you never heard of us eating it with our hands? Because, yeah, we don't use utensils. Oh, chopsticks. Okay, I respect you on that. I'll respect you on that. But, yeah, we don't use utensils when eating a hamburger. We just grip it by the buns and eat. So... But, yeah, I love using chopsticks for food that it's not meant to. It really does work. Yes, normal hamburgers. And this is where I think that, like, maybe normal hamburger in America is different than a normal hamburger in Germany. Because, yeah, without question, yeah, we eat hamburgers just with our hand. We use our hands, grab the bun, pick it up, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, if that's a normal hamburger, if you watch Gordon Ramsay, yeah, those are normal hamburgers. And yeah, we usually eat those with our hands. He uses a knife and fork because that's his style. But normal hamburger with hands. Fancy restaurant run by Gordon Ramsay, fork and knife. It's the location, not the burger. Okay. Quality. Okay, we can respect each other on that. We can respect each other on that. That I can appreciate. And we have a good time. Not best time, but good time. Alright. That I can respect. If it's the location you eat with fork and stuff, that's respectable. I just hear so many stories of, like, people being shocked when we pick up a burger with our hands and just barrel into our mouths. I just assumed. I guess I was wrong, because, as I said, I've only been out to Mexico, and you don't really have a hamburger at Mexico. You have a burrito, or a quesadilla, or something like that. You have something good. They have their own stuff. You've never used utensils for a burger? Alright, so I'm glad to hear we all agree on what a burger is, and how to eat a burger properly. And I will accept chopsticks. Okay, hold up. I need to show you this, Sweetgood. I need to show you this. So you like chopsticks and stuff. Literally because I'm the only person in my family that, like, really appreciates chopsticks. One time for a birthday present, I got these. It's graying them out, but you can, there it is. So, yeah, right here, Hashi. I actually have a friend that grew up in Japan, so he taught us how to use the chopsticks and stuff. So I have, like, actual, proper, rewashable, interactable chopsticks, so that every once in a while I could eat with chopsticks whenever I want to. So sometimes, whenever we get Panda Express, you know, I always have my thing. Even though my family likes to eat with a fork, I still get my Hashi. So that's, just thought you would appreciate that. Yeah, it's fancy stuff, man. I really appreciate when I got it. It's pretty awesome. Snow Peak is the name of the brand. Snow Peak. Never heard of it before that. Oh, you bought some in Japan. Okay, so you got some quality stuff compared to me, probably. But yeah. Handcrafted from bamboo. Yeah, no, mine is metal, wood. Like, nah, this is the American version of the Japanese cuisine, I guess. But still a good theme. I still appreciate it. Huh. Mine look awesome? Glad to hear. I'm gonna go put them back away. Just a sec. Alright. Whew. There we are. Whew. Oh. Gotta go back to this scene. Respect a man who respects his chopsticks. Exactly. That's the theme. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. So there's actually a funny story about the time when I first got chopsticks, because when they were teaching me how to use chopsticks, they were like, okay, just hold the first line like you would a pencil. And so I'm holding it, and they're like, no, like a pencil. I'm like, this is how I hold a pencil. So they, like, gave me a pencil to hold. And so I held it, they're like, oh my god. What? You don't hold a pencil properly at all. And so there's actually a theme that apparently I have an issue. I don't hold pencils as most people expect them to hold it. So, like, when they were teaching me how to hold chopsticks, we had to learn how to, like, hold a chopstick off of, like, the general process, because I don't hold pencils properly, so they couldn't use that as an example. funny thing, I actually hold chopsticks properly, but I can't hold pencils properly. Apparently, they're supposed to be the same way, but it feels comfortable while I'm holding two things, but not while I'm holding one and writing. Ugh. And then, yep, you're typing in your Japanese kanji and such. Or is it hiragana? Gosh, it's been a while since you've said it, but yeah, you have that whole Japanese keyboard, so you just type in Hashi and it does the kanji for you. Ah, nice. We're just gonna do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that deals enough damage to kill now. And that crit. Alright. Oh, this is a dead-end room. Glad I checked. There we are. Oop, fell off. But we're back in. Alright, just do that. Coyote time. Saved me there. Panicked a little bit more, but got saved at the very least. Alright. Keep moving. Keep looking. Alright. Whatevs. Alright. That was a dangerous piece of meat. Oh my gosh, we've taken so much damage in this one room. Well, we're about to remove it all. As if it never happened. Total success. Nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong. Nobody looked behind the glass. Alright. Whew. Made a mistake there. I always do that room so much slower than it could be done. You can feel how like slow I'm going comparatively. At least I can. Whoop. Oof. Alright, just keep moving. Nice little dashes here. Doing it well. Awesome. Alright. Alright, that's just a treasure chest. That's just treasure chests. Alright. Down and to the right we go. Well, we got the meat. We found meat, so nothing happened at all. Pretty awesome, though. Whoop. Whoop. Get it done. Awesome. Right, you could use those as kickoff. That's actually pretty awesome. Alright, this symbol is kanji. Kanji are mostly very complex. This is hiragana, more simple to kanji, and this is katakana. So he's showing me pictures of what they are, because he's able to type them in with his keyboard. And Twitch reads them as they go off in his keyboard, so... Whew. But... So, kanji, as you guess, is like a huge complex symbol. But hiragana is just like... Yeah, they're not pictures, they're kanji. I get it. It's an alphabet. Yes. My apologies. Better to just return to the entrance, actually. But, so, I'm just getting... So that the kanji is like a super complex, like, fills up a huge chunk with all these different crisscrossing lines. Hiragana is like... It has 3 different lines. It looks more like an alphabet, like, you know, it's as long as the word the, instead of just being Did I not find book either? I have not found book either. I have a feeling there's a lot more to this area than I have found. Oof. I'm not practicing reading pictures. Fair enough, fair enough. I apologize for the misconstruing, sir. I apologize for anything that made you feel demoted in your current position, sir. I made a mistake. Please do not punish me too hard for it. There's the bottom there, and there's the mech. Unfortunately, we do have to stay here to find the book, but... Huh. You could actually type every sentence in Japanese in hiragana and katakana, but it would take up too much space. Yep. Alright. There we go, we actually avoided it. Oh, that's such a dangerous move. You're covering so much area with that. Alright. Let's go focus. Ooh, we're staying right there. Don't want to take any more risks. Because if I can leave here at 100, at 200 health, and I can find book, well, dash that away. It's okay. 157 is close enough to 200. 114 is not. I can't believe I'm making so many stupid mistakes at the very end. Alright. Alright. I love talking about Japanese. Anyways, I will have to leave you for today. As you may imagine, you're a bit exhausted. Alright. Good night, man. Good night, Suiku. Thanks for staying as long as you did. Alright. So. Let me think through some things. What do I need to say? Oh yeah, we could still go down. We could still go for this thinking study. Alright. So here's book. Yeah, we can still go for sneaky and study because of that apple. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate your efforts. Your efforts lead to my efforts. Possibly my death. Not gonna deny that, but your efforts lead to my efforts. I appreciate it. Out of my way. 25 damage is acceptable of the projectiles being fired in my general vicinity. Of course, it keeps going left. We're gonna check this path real fast. Because, well, yes, that's probably where gone heads are. It's scary. Here we go. Oh, I could actually go down here. I thought I was going to connect to the other one, but that's okay. Alright, we're just going to keep going down. Alright. Well, I guess we get this heirloom early. Oh, no, I can't. Don't have Echo Kick. Well, hopefully just above us is Gone Heads or something to give us the teleport. Oof. I think I heard... Oh, yeah! Thank you so much for following. I cannot, unfortunately, I'm not in a position to read what your name is, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Calm down. So we know... So we actually need to head up for Enoch and to find the other fades. Cannot use the gun because of my control scheme. Yeah, we don't have much saving graces is the main issue. We found the library. The library room always has an apple. That's why I call it the library. But, Goat Fairy, that it is. Thank you very much, Goat Fairy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it so much. Glad to see. Glad to know you're having a good time. Glad to know you. If you have anything to talk about, that's perfectly good. While I do focus on the run, I'm always interested in talking with the chat. So, if you want to jump in, ask about anything, could be completely off topic. I'm totally down for it. Usually I can do these pretty effectively. There are definitely some areas, like when I'm facing a boss. Like, once we're done here, we're going to be facing Gone Heads. I'm going to need to focus heavily on Gone Heads, but once Gone Heads is dead, there's a great little opening for me to read comments and, like, deal with your questions if you have anything. So, yeah. If you don't want to do that, just feel free to hang, man. Feel free to hang. Always glad to have people just hanging them around. Enjoying themselves. Whew. Alright. There we are. Keep it going. Good. Oh. That's okay, we have this meat right there. Oh, that's gonna mess up my timings for this. That worked. Nice backup, if I do say so myself. I thought that was not gonna be close enough. Alright. So it looks like we're going by the new routes that we patched up for in my routing. So it's actually we're doing it properly. So next is Gone Heads. Whew. So if I die to Gone Heads, this run's almost dead. This just we cannot buy the Architect, so this run just there's not much left for us that we can do. Like we're basically just recovering. But if I beat Gone Heads, I get the money I need, and this run is basically very much live. And now, why is that scary? Because these guys kill me in 2 hits. That's the main issue. They deal anywhere from 100 to 128 damage in a single attack. So, as you can see, my max health is 200. So, there's the injured one. Yeah. It doesn't get any hard. They don't have, like, anything to make themselves harder when there's only one left, so usually just trying to focus fire one. And yeah, that attack right there, if you're too close, it just hits you every time. Alright, with one dead, this should be... That's the one attack I was like, that's still gonna hit me with. Well, I'm not dead. I am not dead. Alright, with that damage, we know where the heirloom is. We know where the heirloom is. It's just, it's kind of far away. So unfortunately, we have to go get Void Dash, and we know, again, we know where Void Dash is. It's not next to any teleport. That's the problem. So I do want to get that healing before I go to the next area, so we're grabbing it. That's happening. I think this is closer, technically. Gonna be a little scary. Gonna be a little scary. Alright. Whew. 80 damage. Alright, we're gonna grab this heirloom since we're not gonna have time else other times. Okay. So if I don't take any damage, that heirloom will win me the game. The problem is, I have to not take damage. So it doubles all damage I take, but also the damage I deal. And as a speedrunner, you can guess that's pretty optimal. Unless, of course, that was the only point of damage. That's the only thing in this entire thing that wouldn't kill me outright. Oh, thank God I took that damage. Alright. We have Serrated Handles Bargain. We still need to go through Axis Mundi, unfortunately. I'm not going for Murmur. We're going for Axis Mundi. Oof. Okay. Deep breaths. So Axis Mundi is scary because it's such a big area, and everything, you know, deals significant damage. With this Serrated Handles Bargain, it looks like we're going to get 2-shot there, but at least we're not 1-shot. In here, like, these guys right here, each deal over 100 damage naturally. So, with the Serrated Handle, they're 1-shotting me. Same with these spike balls. They're going to kill me if they touch me. Fortunately, I can wave dash through them, but gotta be very careful in my approach. Made that room last kind of long because of the bouncing that they did. Sometimes you can get lucky, but that was not the case today. Oh well. I have no idea what controls which direction they bounce, but if their initial direction is bad, and they end up where the eyeball is, there's nothing I can do about that. Just gotta deal with them. Wait for an opportunity. Ooh. Alright. So we got that. We're at full health. Alright, so now we have that heirloom. We still need to find Murmur. We still need to find Enoch. And we now have to go through Axis Mundi. If I can do this, the time save is amazing. Serrated Handles Bargain is the means to get world record. The extra damage is significantly enough that it can make up for a lot of what happens during the run for variants and just get you on path for a world record. Because when you kill thieves at a few hits, if you kill thieves at 3 hits and now it's 2, that's kind of significant. If against bot, you know, it halves the time for any fight, which is significant the more fights there are, given that the end of this game is just a boss rush effectively, or the end of this run is basically a boss rush. Unfortunately, as you saw there, a random hit dealt 120 damage to me. So since we have enough for the Architect, I'm going to do this as just the backup. I'm opening this room. The Sun Tower has a teleport. So now I actually can, if I die, I can teleport back to here at least. Obviously you don't want to rely on that, but you do what you have to succeed. Because at 80 health, I think the vines won't kill me. I'm trying to think of anything else that won't kill me outright. Water won't kill me. But yeah, any creature that hits me, 1-shots at this point. Of course, it seems I return the favor. Okay, nightmares do not kill me. That's good. Leather weapon. Hey! You are in range for me to get a warden weapon. That is unfortunate, but leather weapon nonetheless. It's a weapon. It's the most important of the equipment sets. Well, as I said, at least water is one of the few thieves that don't want and shot me. But as you saw, it wasn't far off. Alright, well, we made it. We're going to grab the book. Because I want this character to live. We're going to take some... Time is going to be... We're going to take this second room slowly because we do not have double jump. But... I mean, right now it's just a matter of... Don't die. We have Serrated Handles Bargain. Don't lose the character with Serrated Handles Bargain because he deals more damage than you usually do by the end of the game. That sort of thing, you know? Alright. But yeah, I cannot jump up there without double jump. So I have to use these kicks. Which means just very slow. Very slow. Alright. Alright. Made it through. Oh well. Hey! Right, that's a little slower, but that's okay. And now we get to the real rooms. Alright. Don't unbreak. Okay, there we are. Whew. Don't like that roll up. Whew. Alright, no damage. And we have Serrated Handles Bargain, so we have damage output. Alright. There we go. Now we face the Void Beasts. And we have all the health we need for them, hopefully. We still can only take one hit, because they deal 58 normally, so that's 116 per hit. But it's better than being at 12 health or whatever. You gotta remember, if we shield something improperly, we still have the damage, so that means 4 hits. Thank you for going back with your brother. I appreciate you two sticking together, if I haven't said that before. Alright, come on. Keep standing there so I can hit you both. Unfortunately, no. But, close enough. Look at that! That was a absurdly fast Void Beasts. Golden Split. Not surprised. Not surprised. That was absurdly fast Void Beasts. So now we have an entrance through the Far Shores. So all we have to do is find Enoch and Murmur. Oh, also I guess we have to find the Far Shores and the Lilies. The Lilies would be nice to find as well. But if we find Nama, we just... If Nama's door pops open and we find her, I think we just go at her with this character. We'll go up while we can. Why not? Alright, dead end. That's okay, we now know this is a dead end. Thanks, Warg. Wargs, man. Scariest part of this entire area. Alright, found a lily. That will at least allow me to run into the spikes without dying instantly. These trap rooms, man. And it was a dead end. Beautiful. Well, we got Golden Split on the Bone Boys, so I did good enough. We got Golden Split, we made it through Golden Plateau, we have the money. We have the power. Alright. So let's see, we still have... Let me try to think. We have a few things we still need to do. Let's buy equipment real fast. Check to make sure there's nothing valuable to grab. Alright, leather weapon. Leather helm. There we are. Done. Okay. Got the lock. So with the lock, we can now... Whatever happens, happens. And we manage. Because the world does not shift. So we still need to find Murmur. We still need to find Enoch. And we still need to go through. Alright, but we're close. We're doing good. We are doing good. Not the best. Definitely, I mean, given that you find Arcane Hallows bargain, you can always see places you could have done better. Here. Definitely not the easiest thing to navigate. We're gonna actually go left then, because that's a dead end. The other lily. So we now know where the two lilies are. So we have that. That is good. We have both of the lilies, and they're both the ones that you don't need double jump to get. So when we find Nama, once we find Nama and Far Shores, we have the locations complete. That's good. Alright, found an additional lily, so we have a backup if we need it. Neither of these are worth taking. They're not worth a resolve. Alright. Focus everything on Far Shores. Could be up. I thought the Wisp was higher than it actually was. That's not good. Yeah, also no Jesus means I can't really play this character. So, guess we go with the Valkyrie. Because yeah, I really dislike Hollow Bones as a trait. It's really hard for me to interact with. Means if I jump a little high, it's really good for mobility, but I don't always need that mobility in the first place. Alright, well. Whew. Let it happen. I was higher than I actually was. Looks like we're in the same spot of just about to die. I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate that. You were going good for so long, and then you lost your way. Alright. Yeah. Just took too much damage in other areas. There we go. Yeah, this... Maybe... Yeah, no. I'm thinking through my routes. This is a very bad Far Shores route that it generated for me. But then you add in... I'm just having trouble with it right now. Yeah. It's okay. Whoop. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Managed to sneak on through. Grab this lily immediately because we don't want to come back for it when we got all the stuff. There we are. Awesome. Unfortunately, we're falling behind on time, but we have to accept what we've got. what we have is not optimal, it is survivable. Alright, found a maw. Where is Farshores going to be? Where's Farshores going to be? I'm glad I have the teleport. I will say that much. I am very glad I found the teleport. Ah, come on. Alright, so Farshores needs to be up and to the right, basically. So, up we go. And over here. Found Farshores. Exactly where I said it had to be. Because it had to be. These were not assumptions. These were just, like, mathematical values. It had to be here. Guess there could have been a few more rooms connecting it, but it was that direction. I mean, then again, I guess it could have been up and then a few more rooms, but there's only so many rooms left. There we go. Actually leveraging the damage that I built up. Ooh. Awesome. Got that room taken care of. Big, scary, spinning room. We have no damage on us. There we go. Awesome. We are, unfortunately, our -4 minutes has now become +1. But preferable to the alternatives. Alright. And the lily is directly below here, so that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Because we could go up here, grab our damage boost. Not damage I want to take, but that's okay. Alright, so we have all of the stuff here. I'm gonna open up Nama's room, and then I'm just gonna leave, go find Murmur and Enoch. So I want to get all the, basically I want to get all the routing taken care of before I start doing the boss rush. So let's pop open Enoch's, let's pop open Nama's room, and then we're just gonna leave. Then we're just gonna leave. Actually, no. No, I'm calculating the math. So I was calculating the math of how much health I had. I'm just like, oh, this character's basically at full health. I just realized as I was opening the door, I did the math slightly wrong, and I actually have one less hit I can take than if I was at full health. So, it's okay. We'll just get good. We're usually good. We've gotten good. We just sometimes forget. So, let's do this. Come on. Alright. I usually like using the shield bash to get through those walls, because it's pretty fast. But sometimes the game doesn't appreciate it, so if the game doesn't want you to, don't. Alright, well. Oh, and I took damage. I'm making mistakes. I'm making mistakes. Oh. Go. Awesome. There we are. we actually killed Nama. And it was pretty optimal that we killed her. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I figured out why my times are the way. Because I literally just have Murmur and Enoch. I'm just like, why is this Nama kill on the sync with the Nama kill? Because I did a bunch of weird things in this route, so I thought there was no chance of that. Yeah. It could be in either of them, and that's the issue. They're both pretty far away from the actual points of discovery, but they're both feasible points of discovery. Alright. Alright. This is where I got the serrated handle. Alright, we're gonna go this way just to make sure Murmur's not here. And if I find... I was gonna say, if I find the damage boost, I can actually pick up the damage boost, so that's good. But we didn't find it, and that's actually better for us. So, at least it would have been time loss. Anyways, bright flashing warning. We're about to deal with some red orbs. And the red orbs, when I break them, they explode in a bright flashing light, and it might hurt someone's eyes. So, just be ready for that, because here they come. Alright, there. Alright. That's a... All I had to do was not stand there. But I found Murmur. Sure, disattuned. Disattuned is actually better for exploration than combat, than fighting. So, we're gonna just grab that. And this character is gonna go find Enoch. That's your job. Alright. Whew. So you find Enoch, and then you could go face Murmur after that. And so Enoch always has a room somewhere, like it's always you have to approach from below effectively. So I basically go to the top of the map as the best way to find Enoch. But yeah, disattuned, that little heart in the center, is the entirety of my hitbox. So that's why it's better for doing this, because... Yep, found him. Because you saw all those enemies I had to dash between. With the heart as my tiny little hitbox, a lot of them missed. Alright. Well, we have to do that again. Again, the bright flashing. But hopefully doesn't hurt anyone's eyes. Because, yeah, there's no little holes between the projectiles that Murmur shoots, so Disattune doesn't help me here. Or it doesn't help me much at the very least. Can help me on these little spots right here. Alright. Cool. Oh yeah, I have a shield bash, duh. So yeah, the freezing does a slightly more damage, pretty sure. And also, it stops his attacks very slightly. Alright. So now we just have to get a fast Enoch. A first time Enoch, which isn't the hardest. I mean, I've done it many times before. I've done a 0-hit Enoch more often than I've done like 3-hit Enochs, I feel like. Like, of the bosses to get no hits on, Lamech is the easiest, followed by Murmur, then Enoch, I think. So, definitely can do this. Yeah, I actively wanted this being closer to this corner where Enoch was currently, because as the fight progressed, the extra space would be valuable. That being said, I need to bring Enoch back down because I do not want Enoch in the skies. Actually, this attack specifically, it's okay to have Enoch in the skies, but... Awesome. Come on. Over here. Got the timing right. That felt good. Come on. There we go. Cool. Phase 1 Enoch's down. We have a minute and a half for Phase 2 Enoch. So the problem with this Enoch phase is that the frost actually just freezes them. It doesn't actually... Like, it's supposed to armor break, but there's a glitch, so it only freezes. Oof. Okay, that's okay. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're making it in time unless we somehow start heavily increasing our damage. But that was expected. There it is! Alright, so we're plus a few seconds. I can handle plus 6 seconds. I can handle plus 6 seconds. Alright. Whew. That's done. That's done. So comparatively, all the runs today were pretty great. This one was kind of bad, but like, comparative to yesterday and all that stuff, compared to how this week's been going, these runs have been fantastic. It's, yeah, stayed under 40 minutes. So that's good. Alright. Hey. Hey. Did what I needed to. Did what you needed to. Alright. Well, so for this week, I'm focusing on doing things in the background. So I'm doing my runs, and then I'm just closing on up. So I did my 3 runs, so I'm going to be closing on up today. Are you going to not play variety games? Not this week. So this week, one, I've been a little sick. Like, I've been having a cough that I've been holding back for a while. So I want to finish that off. Second of all, it's been allowing me the opportunity. For example, one of the days that I didn't do that, with my spare time, I set up the webcam. I actually thought I set up the keyboard config last time, but there was an issue. Apparently, I set it up wrong and it didn't save my progress. I'm going to fix that next time. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And then there's also a few additional things I want to work on YouTube, all that sort of stuff. So if you don't mind, my ability to have additional free time has actually led to me making the stream really better. And it just allows me to heal up if there is sickness. Make sure I'm definitely not sick by the end of the week, which will be awesome. And then we'll jump right back to variety games then. Sorry about that, Vibes, but hopefully you enjoy it anyways. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And well, you guys have your wonderful days. For those of you guys still in Twitch, let's raid a channel. Well, day 9's the only one that I know that raids, so yeah, hope you get better. Thank you very much, Vibes. So day 9's the only one I watched that is currently doing it, though 4 viewers isn't much for day 9. Did it already go off? I think usually there's a theme that says, like... Huh. Oh well. I'm gonna shut off on my side.